Hi everyone, my name is Noa and I'm the Creative Strategy Lead at yellowHEAD, a performance marketing agency. And today we're going to talk about anything and everything related to creative for performance marketing. I will be walking you through from understanding what exactly is creative for performance marketing, what kind of platforms we use and their best practices, things related to creative fatigue and strategy, building a testing methodology, as well as understanding what type of different assets can be used for both UA as well as ASO. So get ready because we're going to have a little bit of time together walking through all of the different things in order to make you the creative experts for performance marketing. All right, user motivations. At the end of the day, I think it's very clear to understand that when we create an ad, we want people to relate to it. And people move and make actions for different types of motivations, which also differ when it comes to, for example, different verticals. So someone who's interested in downloading a game will have a different motivation than someone who's interested in buying a health product or downloading a fitness app. So we, as marketers, have to always tap into our target audience and understanding the type of motivations they may have into making those actions. So let's take, for example, gaming. Within the gaming industry, we understand that people like to enjoy escapism, they like the relaxation, they like the achieving things and succeeding in things. They also like the community aspect of things, the social. So when we come up with ads for gaming, we would most likely try and take each one of those motivations and break them up into different messaging for the different games, whether it's an RPG game or a match 3 game, which is more casual, or even if it's a word game where there's a little bit more element of learning and improving your skills and showing them, we will try to come up with ads and messages around these different motivations in order to show our audience what they will be getting, what's in it for them when playing a game. On the other hand, if we're talking about a health and fitness app, for example, which is something where our audience would have to make some sort of commitment. For example, a fasting app, meaning like for fasting diets, which they will have to make a decision to going on a diet. So that is something that has a very high involvement. So we would want to try and understand the different motivations and help our audience in the most attractive, fast, thumb-stopping way, tell them, hey, this is something you want to look at, and this is why it's good for you. This is what's in it for you. This is how it will make you make decision to download the app and actually make action into using it time over time. Same with fintech. For example, if it's an online bank, you will have to make a decision of either having another bank or changing from your traditional bank to an online bank. So this is something that the ads will have to help you make the decision as to why we would want you to even think about changing a bank. So what's your motivation? What's the user motivation? What's in it for them? If we create ads around things that the audience can relate to in a very attractive, thumb-stopping, trendy way, we will have very top successful and top performing ads. All right, native advertising. You've probably heard this term being used before, but now let's talk a little bit about what exactly it means. You and I are both consumers of content on social media channels: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and Snapchat. Each one of those platforms, we consume content for different reasons. On Facebook, we go on Facebook because we want to, see some photos of our friends and what they're doing. We want to look at some video or read articles directly from the feed. On Instagram, we're more looking at inspiration, beautiful images, and maybe like small bites and clips and stories. On TikTok, we're looking for creative content from other actual creators and users who make original content themselves, whether it's micro-learning or dancing or anything they set their mind to. So each one of these platforms has a very unique and specific tone and style for the type of content that they create. And that's when we're talking about native advertising, is to create an ad that is as seamless as possible for that same platform. Because we are all, as users, do not like to be bombarded with ads all day. Therefore, when we come up with an ad, the more native it will be to the actual platform, understanding the best practice and the tone and style that these ads are created in, the more likely we will have people want to watch more of them, stick around for them, or even actually do something, take an action, download the app, want to learn more, just because they feel like they were actually viewing real content rather than an ad. So moving forward in the next chapters, we're going to talk about each one of the different platforms and the different types of best practices for each one of them in order to come up with as most native ads as possible for each one of the platforms.